Oh my God. These people are like deers in the headlights. They actually have no idea why I just crashed the dance lesson. No clue. How are you? What are you guys doing here?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not here for a dance lesson. No? Nope. I'm here to do a group reading! Woo! The amazing thing that I'm able to do as a medium is to validate for you that their souls are with you, loving and guiding you from the other side. So I am going to start with the mother figure that is departed. Is your mom departed?
Yes.
My name is Christina. I'm here with my mother, Lucia, and we're from Miami, Florida.
She said, I was very hip, you know. She said they would have been signing up because I could salsa like nobody's business.
That is true.
It's so true.
That is her.
She is still her spunky self.
It's the most happiest woman I've ever met. I knew it. I knew it was my mom. She would walk in a room and light up the whole room. If there was dancing, she would dance all night. She was wild and crazy. She was that happy-go-lucky person.
My grandmother and me were very close. She taught me everything from how to sew to how to cook, and if I didn't want to learn, she made me learn. And I'm thankful for that today.
Your mom, she is hysterical. She goes, can you believe I died? I go, no, I go, I can't believe you died. But that would be her, right? And is your father also departed?
Yes.
She goes, that came for me and I went with him. What was I thinking? Oh. She made me feel like she had some health issues.
Yes.
But no one ever really thought she was gonna die that day.
That's correct.
That's why she said to me, I saw him and I went with him.
My mom passed away 2 weeks ago from dementia, from Alzheimer's. She never wanted to go. She never wanted to be bedridden and assisted living. And she never wanted to be all of that because she was too wild and crazy.
She says, I know when you were sitting there and holding my hand when I died. And you said, it's okay, Mom. I understand if you have to go be with Dad.
That's what I said.
So know that your mother wants to thank you for that. She wants to thank you for being able to release her soul with dignity and grace.
I would wake up every morning at 6 and go to the assisted living facility and spend hours there. The last day, the lady goes, the minute you walked in the door, she started in distress. It's like she was waiting for you. And I said, okay, I mean, I'm here. And I asked my father to be there for my mom in her last minutes. I asked him many times and up in the air, please, and I prayed and I prayed. The moment she passed away, I was talking to her and I'm telling her, you see the angels, you see them there, you can go, I'm fine. It was the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
She says, I don't want you to feel bad because you weren't there. And you say, I just wish I could have said goodbye to her one more time and to tell her how much I love her.
I wish I could have been there, especially be there with my mom, who was holding her hand when she took her last breath.
She made me feel like, you are like a daughter to me. You're not my granddaughter, you're like my daughter. She says, I don't want you to feel that burden, that should have, could have, would have. I should have went there that day. She says, I want you to know that I will still be here listening, letting you know that she's with you and that she's okay.
I've been numb. I haven't cried until today. And I feel like I mourned her. I feel like I cried enough today. And I feel so, I'm not kidding, I feel relieved.
Who passed from the head? Who got hit in the head when they died? I felt as if someone hit me right here in the back of my head. It was a gentleman?
Shot himself.
Who's that?
My best friend.
Did he live with you?
He's always in her heart.
Because he said, I want to thank you for giving me what I longed for. A family.
Yes.
That's what he wanted.
My house was full of kids, all their friends.
He's here using my physical body at this moment to tell you to let go of all of the burdens and guilt. He screamed in my ear, I want her to stop going over the day that I died. And he says, and I don't want you to feel that if you were different or if you picked up the phone, that things would have been different and he never would have died.
My friend passed away 8 years ago from suicide. He called me on Thursday night and told me that he wanted to talk. I was going out on a date, and I told him I would call him back. I regret every minute of it, because it's always that what if? What if I just would have not gone and stayed on the phone with him? What if I would have told my dad, oh, look, maybe you should just go pick him up and I'll talk to him as soon as I come back from my date? What if?
He makes me feel all this emotion for you. I can feel it, but then when I ask him to say it, he doesn't know how to verbalize it. He made me feel like you were, did you date him at one time?
No.
Oh, because he says, I love you. He knelt down in front of you and said, will you marry me? Did you just get the goosebumps or like a chill? Know that that was his soul that moved through you.
It was meant to be.
What was meant to be?
Them together. I really can't believe that she did say that, because I told myself right then and there that I really would have married him if he was here.
His soul has learned the lessons of unconditional love, and that's what this is about. And he says he wants to give you your life back today, because he shows me you built all these walls.
Nobody would accept me the way I am like he did, so I don't like being myself that much because of that.
How do you connect with the color green? I just saw a green balloon.
I was looking at a tattoo that says sometimes you need to let the past go, and it's a green balloon flying away.
Perfect. He says, I was trying to show you that I was okay.
I miss him more than anything in the world. But he's always there, looking over me, my kids.
This is about peace and closure. This is what he says to you. We cannot change what happened, but I can change your tomorrow. And that's what I want to do for you.
I feel relieved. I'm hoping that when I wake up tomorrow, I'd realize that I've been putting myself on hold and I need to go back to being happy.
My name is Kathy. I'm here with my husband, Willie, and we're from Maniville, New York.
We're here for a private reading with Theresa. We've been waiting a long time to see her, and we watch her show all the time.
Nice to meet you, Kathy.
Willie.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Come on in.
All the wonderful things she does for other people, I hope she does those things for us. I'm very anxious, I can't wait.
So my purpose and my wish for the both of you is that you receive the gift of healing. The other thing is I have no thought right now. And that happened way too fast. That just means that I raised my vibration too quickly and I got to the other side too quickly. Because what happens is as I give my speech, I raise my vibration and your loved ones start to clear up my own personal thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Did you lose a child?
Yes.
Because I heard, did you just get the goosebumps?
Yeah, I did.
Know that that was your daughter's soul that just moved through your body. She said, Theresa, my father needs to feel me.
I think about my daughter at least 3 or 4 times a day, every day. And it's been well over a year now, and I miss her so much.
Caitlin was bubbly, fun, smart beyond her means, you know, like just knowledgeable and loving, and I can't say enough about her. She was just one of a kind.
So she talks about earrings. So do you have her earrings?
You lost them,
I
right?
lost like 2 different pairs of earrings.
And she said, Caitlin's gonna be so mad I lost her earrings.
Nope.
No.
She goes, well, technically, she still does have my earrings. Did you only lose one of the earrings?
Yes.
She goes, so technically, she still has the earrings.
Yes, I do.
But how amazing is that?
Very. The day of her funeral, I wore a pair of her earrings. When I got home, I realized one was missing. So I thought, oh my gosh, she's probably up there yelling at me, because she took very good care of her stuff. But she's not mad. I'm very shocked.
Is her perfume all still out?
Yes, oh yeah.
She's like, smell that? And I'm like, what is that? I'm like, that smells so pretty. So it was like, I don't know if it was like juicy or...
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Juicy. Juicy. She loved Juicy.
Oh my gosh.
The perfume.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
How do you connect with the number 17?
She was 17 when she passed away.
When spirit steps forward and they snap their fingers, it is my symbol for that their passing was unexpected.
Yes.
Even if somebody is ill, we were not expecting them to die.
That's exactly what it was. She was ill. We did not expect her to die.
Did she pass of something unique or something that only older people get?
Yeah.
Yes.
She had Crohn's disease.
She goes, I technically didn't die of Crohn's, Theresa.
She got an infection
Infection from the PICC line.
where we would give her nutrition. Yes. And then she got a blood infection.
That's what put her in the hospital and everything just shut down from there.
Within hours, it happened. The blood infection damaged her lungs very badly. So they said that we need to put her in a coma to heal her lungs. And she was in a coma for 2 months, healing, getting better. And they went to do a CAT scan and she had no brain activity.
Your daughter showed me you laying in bed with her as she departed.
Yes.
You definitely did.
So know that as you laid with your daughter and as you made that decision, fair,
Yeah, we had to remove life support.
know that she supports that choice and decision.
Good.
And she says, and I want you both to know that I know how you laid with me as I took my last breath. And as you were telling me that it was okay to let go, your heart was saying, don't go.
But you did. My wife was telling it's okay, you can go.
But your heart was saying, don't go.
Yes.
Sure was, but
Know that she wants to thank you for releasing her soul here in the physical world. That's why she was showing me how free her soul was.
That's why we did it.
is she hurting now?
Absolutely not. She says, I want you to remember this moment. Me telling Theresa that what she sees and feels is peace and free and happiness.
Right now?
Yes. This was supposed to leave you with the gift of knowing that you did everything that you could. That her soul is at peace, that she's okay, she's not suffering, and that you loved her, protected her, and always had her best interests.
Absolutely.
And did the best for her always. Even though as hard as it was to let her go, you knew that it was the right thing.
Thank you.
Don't thank me,
That's
thank
really
her.
what I wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear that she's okay. Losing a child is probably the worst thing that ever could happen to anybody in their whole life. But coming here and hearing all the wonderful things that Theresa said that my daughter is experiencing right now, that she's happy and she's healthy and she's not experiencing any body pains anymore, that's really what I came to hear and that's what I heard, and I feel so happy about that.
This experience tonight was life-changing. I have a peace in my heart to know that my daughter is okay.
I want to talk about the son that's departed. They just had me look in the bed and then had me look in their eyes and had me say, I look fine. And I can't believe that they died.
22-year-old son died.
My name is Nancy, and I'm from Hopewell, New Jersey, and I am here tonight with my husband, Kenny, and my daughter, Jessica.
So he had me look right at you. Look, I'm talking right here. Had me turn and look right at you. And I did not move from you.
10 months ago, my son, Michael, passed away. He had committed suicide. We came home from eating dinner that night, and my husband and my daughter were out speaking to him in our backyard, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, my daughter found him. He had hung himself in our backyard.
Do you also feel you don't know how to talk about your son's death? He just said, I'm sorry.
He left no note. He left Nothing. Just a lot of unanswered questions. Never in a million years would ever have thought that my son would do something like that. Never. Never, never, never.
Parents aren't supposed to lose their children. I wish there was something that I could do to make that hole that you feel in your soul and your heart go away. The only thing that I can do is allow him to use my physical body for a very brief moment to validate for you that his soul is at peace.
I am thrilled that I came tonight. I feel very blessed that I had the chance to be.
I don't know, I feel like you could read my thoughts.
Well, as long as you're not thinking anything bad, then that's fine. I can't read people's minds. I only tell you what your loved ones want to share with you. I mean, I think Theresa was giving me way too much credit there. You know, that I could read minds. I mean, I can't. But I am going to say this, though. Your mother just told me that you've reunited with other family here in New York.
My grandmother.
Your grandmother, she's still here in the physical world, correct? Mm-hmm. Well, why did the wall go up? I felt a wall, and it...
Growing up, my grandmother wasn't really a good person. She was always to tell me, oh, you like your father, you're gonna be in jail. So that's what I expected. That's what I made happen. Just it being on TV, my grandmother watching it, I think that changed it. Because we probably wouldn't be talking right now.
Mm-hmm. A lot of forgiveness there?
Yeah. She really, really, she told me she loved me.
She did?
I felt it that time.
I'm gonna cry. I mean, this is just... I mean, you went from having nobody to having a family just from spirit. This has given you a life that I think you only dreamed of.
Don't start crying. Oh, man.
I'm trying not to cry either.
I feel like my mother is with me. I see the path that she making for me. She's just telling me where to go, what to do, and I'm following.
I can't wait to hear what happens next year, because you never know what's gonna happen down south, right? Could you imagine? Can I be in the wedding when you get married?
Wait, you know about that?
What?
Wait, why did you just say that?
Because spirit makes me say things? What?
But somebody proposed to me.
Stop it.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
This is crazy.
That was crazy.
This is TV. My lips are still sealed.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Everything just came together after meeting with you. It's an overwhelming feeling, but I like it.
I do too. On behalf of myself and my entire crew, Theresa, we're all very proud of you. And I hope you're gonna continue to stay in touch so we can see how you're doing.
I just got the chills.
After meeting with Theresa and seeing the positive impact that it had on her, I've decided to revisit the jail. Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, are you?
No, because I know that I'm able
Going
to
home.
leave. Yeah. But this time, the facility is giving me more access, and I'm actually reading a group of men.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Hi,
nice
how
to
are
see
ya?
you.
This time she's gonna be reading men, and I think if they see me there, they'll keep their comments in check.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me back again.
I know, last time you were here for a short time, we figured to take you some new spots today, maybe the yard, pod, something like that. What do you think? You ready?
Yeah, ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to shut that for a second.
Of course. They can only open one gate at a time for obvious reasons. You wouldn't want anybody to just be able to run out or, because we're
Okay.
gonna have regular movement once we get past this point.
Okay.
I didn't stop movement for you guys to be here. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna take you over to a program pod we have here for females.
Okay.
We try and better them so when
Right.
they get out, they're ready. And maybe they can be productive in society or maybe...
When we entered that hallway and there were all the men lined up on the wall, I didn't know what to do. I just was staying focused on the captain because I didn't know if it was appropriate or if I should say anything to anybody.
You could just be yourself and
Okay.
not gonna actually go over and hug them or anything.
Right,
But
right,
you
right,
normally
right.
say hello.
Okay.
I don't see any issue with that. If there's any security concerns, I have 4 officers here.
There's no touching, there's no hugging, there's no this, there's no that.
T, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, cool.
Why?
No, you're fine. Let's come through this way, guys.
All right, so this is our pod housing.
Oh, okay.
See the girls knitting. They actually do knitting program.
Okay. Oh. When I went the first time, they just kind of like toured me a little around in the hall. But I mean, this time, I really got to go into the pods where the girls were. It's much more intense. I'm very impressed with the crocheting. I admire all your hard work. I really am. I'm so impressed. I know I sound stupid, but I'm so impressed with the crocheting. When I entered the female housing pod, I found myself like floundering, like I didn't know what to do. So that's like a form of meditation where it just kind of like relaxes your mind and... Time go fast. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know. So, thanks, ladies. Have a good day. Yeah. They were like looking at me like, who is this woman? And what does she have to say that I'm gonna wanna hear?
So if you want, I could take you over to the yard.
Who's the father that is departed? I don't know. I don't know if any of you know who I am, but I'm Theresa Caputo, and I have the amazing and beautiful gift of being able to connect with people that have crossed over. So, you know.
That's me.
That's you? Okay. So just know that your dad is stepping forward.
When Theresa first came in, she was gonna walk away and leave, and then she came back to my table and started talking to me, and I knew, right when she said, whose father is deceased, something told me, put your hand up, because I knew it was him.
You like smell your dad? You ever smell like his cologne or like?
Yeah. Smell him all the time.
So know that that is your father's soul with you at these exact moments and letting you know that he is with you. Do you feel that you didn't get to say goodbye to your dad? Because he says, I want you to know that you got to say goodbye.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack. The day he passed away, we went to the, like a pool with all the kids, and my mom called us and said, come back, because my father was having a heart attack, and by the time we got back home, he already had died. Yeah. It was hard to accept. It's still very hard to accept, but I just keep going every day, push through to make, you know, try to make better choices for him. I mean, this one's not proof of that, but I'm trying every day.
I feel that you know that your father is guiding you and watching over you. Don't veer from it. You're not crazy, because he says, she asked me to not watch over so much her, but more importantly, her children. Are your children older? But does your son remind you of your dad?
Yeah,
and he makes me feel like, he goes, that's what I was like when I was young. So know that like when you look at your son, just know that your dad is, you know, watching. And he says he knows about the earrings that your son wears.
He has earrings of my father's. When my father passed away, my mother had all his jewelry, and she passed on his earrings to my son. And my son wears those earrings today. And my son actually, I just found out 2 days ago, my son is actually in another facility on Long Island. And I think that's why he's watching over my son right now.
All right, guys. I'd like to introduce Theresa Caputo.
Hello.
And Larry.
As I entered that group, I just felt all these walls go right up. No one is under any obligation to stay or be a part but I hope this reading can impact someone else's life just as much as it did for Daytoria. What I feel that my gift is able to give people is hope and, more importantly, faith. So is everybody cool or?
Cool. Yeah,
okay. So I am gonna start with the mother figure that's departed. She stands right here. How do you connect with the mother that's departed?
My mother passed away in April.
Okay.
My name is Clinton. I'm from Long Island.
Can you connect with the month of August?
Yes, my birthday's in August.
Oh, perfect.
While I'm here, I very much miss my family and just really, really miss my mother, and I love her dearly.
How do you connect with the filling up with the fluid or something with the lungs? Because I couldn't take a deep breath and I almost felt like I was filling up with fluid.
Yeah, at one point of the cancer, something was happening with her with water in her lungs. Oh.
Because she just sat me down and I fell asleep. And I said, why do you keep bringing me through the departure? And she said, because I want my son to know that I didn't suffer when I died.
I know that. My sister was there. My sister was her primary caretaker, and I know she fell asleep, that she went out peacefully.
And then she kept showing me the praying hands with the rosary beads, which is my symbol for someone is a woman of faith.
Yes, she was, very much.
And she said, please tell my son that God and Jesus came for my soul.
That's great. Well, my mother loved the Lord, always committed her life to bringing me up and my other siblings up in the church.
They have me laying in the bed, my soul leaves the physical body, and I can hear someone praying over my physical body and praying for my soul.
I prayed for my mother when I got there on the scene. After she had deceased, I went in the room and I prayed, kissed her on the forehead. I held her hand. I'm still getting over the grieving her past because I haven't really grieved her well.
It is not a common thing that Spirit will have me say, I hear them praying over me. So your mother has validated for you that she knows that you were there. She heard you praying for her soul after she died and thanking you for being there. You know what I've learned from doing what I do? We grieve the loss of our loved ones for the rest of our lives here in the physical world. The healing process is something completely different. And this, hopefully, sir, will give you the gift of healing.
Deep down inside, this is opening up my eyes, you know. I was pretty much more, you know, confirmed with her spirit. You know, today I really feel that her spirit is with me.
She started jumping up and down, and she was dancing, and she says, don't remember me sick. Remember me full of life.
You know, it's a blessing for me, and I really, truly thank God. I thank you people for coming and giving me the opportunity to afford to do this.
I'm right here. Okay. Well, how do you connect with a train? You? Okay. You understand that?
Yeah. I'm a sandhog. I build subways. My name is Wayne. I'm locked up for the present moment for DWI. I've never had any experience or interview with medium before. Just the fact I never come across it.
Your mom departed. Where does the mother figure come in?
My mom died years ago.
Okay. They tell me about the dog. Where does the dog come in? They showed me a dog and then something about a fire.
It's crazy. When I was a kid, they wouldn't give me a puppy, and I actually lit on fire because I couldn't get one. It's pretty crazy.
Crazy? This is real.
That's nuts.
Wait, so they wouldn't let you have a dog, so you set a room on fire?
I was 5 years old. I knew how to light matches.
Wow.
As a kid, relationship with my whole family was chaos. It was just dysfunctional. I was thrown out of elementary school. You know, that's how far it goes back for me. You know, when I was 10 years old, I was getting in trouble for school for going drunk and high.
So is the anniversary of someone's death now?
I just passed my mother.
Okay. And did you not get the opportunity to say goodbye to your mom?
Yes.
She also, though, showed me, though, you sitting by her bedside after she died. Is that correct? Because I almost felt like you lifting up her eyes and, like, looking in her eyes.
Exactly.
And nobody would know that because you were the only one in the room.
Just me and her. My mom passed away 31 years ago from cancer. I was just 18. Her passing at the age I was, it crushed me. It was sickening, you know, and caused a lot of anger. I learned the best way to deal was to drink it down.
Prior to you being in jail, was there a separation between you and your dad? And how do you connect with the father that's departed?
My father died when I was in jail. It was one of my fears, my father dying while I was in jail. And not only was I in jail, I was in S-Block, so they wouldn't even take me down.
Your father says, I need you to let go of that. And I'm sorry that I was not able to be the father that you needed me to be.
I was raised around my father. My father was an alcoholic. He was a very violent man. You know, I grew up hating him, you know, but I actually turned into that man I hated, you know. With the lying, the stealing, the cheating, I turned into him. I thought I'd never hear that. And my father apologized. If that was a sincere apology that came to her, it meant a lot.
He says, I'm not making excuses, he says, for myself nor for my son. He says, but I want to, for the first time in my life, take responsibility. Because that is what changed in your life, your father said, is that you finally took charge, and I just heard it doesn't have to continue. It's like you finally got it. And you're like, you know what, I ain't doing this no more. I'm done.
First time ever I said that.
After all the other times that you've been here.
I hear it all the time from guys, this is my last time, it's my last time. Well, this is my last time. They won't see me here ever again, unless I walk through that back gate with a business pass.
And I always need, and again, I'm sorry for bringing up some maybe more personal things, but I needed you to know that you're being viewed in a positive way from heaven. Now, he talks about like a 12-step program.
Yep.
Knowing that all that you're doing is why I'm so proud of you.
The streets ain't gonna do nothing but raise trouble. You know, that's why they build these places.
Well, would you be able to come back and run a program? I don't know, are you allowed to do stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Has this ever happened to you before? Has a client just not showed? Like?
No. We've never had someone not show up. Sometimes someone really isn't ready for a reading. Hey, La, the client backed out.
What?
Luckily, there was one spirit that decided to step forward and give a message. Travis. Listen, is there ever a perfect time to have an experience with spirit? I don't think yet people realize that.
My name's Travis, and I'm the assistant cameraman on Long Island Medium. Theresa knew that my father had passed away, but I never told her any details about it. She was completely in the dark with how long he's been gone, what he passed from. In a way, I always hoped that Theresa would read me just so I could get a couple questions answered and, about my father, but Theresa never reads the crew.
And you connect with the number 11 with your dad?
Yeah, he passed away on January 11th.
Oh, so it was just his anniversary?
Just his anniversary, yeah. She wrote down number 11, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, this is unreal. It's like my father passed away on January 11th of 2012.
Do you always wonder if dogs go to heaven?
I do.
Okay, because know that your dad brought forward your dog.
Okay.
But did you have more than one dog that died? He showed me 3, so I don't know where.
That's 3, yeah.
Perfect. So know that all of the souls of the dogs that have been departed as well are with your dad. Your dad says the most important thing that I want you to know, Travis, is that no matter what you choose to do in your life, I will always be proud of you.
My father passed away 3 years ago due to colorectal cancer. I miss my dad so much. There's not a single day where I don't think of something in my life where I can include him in. Some accomplishment I've done that I would love just to call and talk to him about.
Was there recently where you just heard him call you, or you heard his voice?
Yeah, I was home by myself, thinking about him a lot, and I could have sworn I heard him say Junior or make a stupid joke like he always did, but I was never certain.
He was trying to let you know that it's okay and that he loves you. So know that everything that you sense and feel, know that it is your dad. And he said to me, he said, you know, Theresa, I don't want my son to feel that he should have been there more for me. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
It's about you not going back and saying, I should have did this, I should have done that, I should have realized how sick my dad was and that he was going to pass.
Biggest regret I ever had was went to Los Angeles for a trip, and I got a phone call to tell me to come home immediately after I was there for 2 days, and he was in the hospital as soon as I got home. Every day I regret going to LA. He himself told me to go, and even now I still think he was just doing that just because he knew I'd have fun, and he knew that I could escape for a little bit when he couldn't. By the time I got home, he was heavily sedated because he was in extreme pain. So he never was conscious at that point when I was there.
Well, did you want to ask him anything, or?
I was the last one awake the night he passed. I walked over to his bed and was just talking to him And I knew at that point that he wasn't coming out of this, and I told him to let go. And I just told him it's fine, and I said I'll be here for Mom, and I'll be the man that you want me to be. And I just want to know if he heard that, because I heard him take his last breath.
And he said goodbye. So your father knew that you did say goodbye. That's why it was important, the very first thing. Your father was like, he just said to me, he goes, Theresa, I was very simple. He says, I said the first thing, always proud of you, could never be disappointed in you.
After Theresa told me that my dad heard me say let go, it really made me feel better. It gave me a closure in a way that I've been waiting for 3 years.
This isn't going to change our relationship or anything, right, Travis?
I may cry around you more often.
Sometimes that happens. People get like weird.
After about a year and a half of working with her, just to hear this message, it was phenomenal. It's exactly what I needed to hear.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Travis.
As usual, before Victoria went back to school, she needed a few things. It's so nice here. We should come here more often. But listen, not everything was for her. You need to get him a different leash, because you can't be pulling like that. I mean, Victoria's dog trading was sort of a success.
Bubba, come, sit. Bubba, oh, he's throwing up. Bubba, sit. No.
No, it's off.
But you could say no, too.
But Bubba has been stealing poor Louie's bed all the time. See? It's not easy having a dog, right, V? So today, Victoria and I are going to Cold Spring Harbor to get a new doggy bed for Bubba.
Hi, who's that?
This is Bubba.
Linda, you gotta see this Frenchie. He's so cute.
Hi, come say hi. I'm looking forward to getting Bubba a new dog bed. I just hope he doesn't pee on it.
Let's see if he likes the sea biscuit.
Taking care of a puppy is like having a baby. They just don't know how to talk.
Good boy. Oh my God, he's finally laying in a bed. I mean, Bubba is in full-blown puppy mode. Bubba, no. No. I think he thinks his name is No. But he's adorable. You can't help it. Look, I think he loves his bed. First of all, I know this sounds odd, but I'm a medium, which means that I'm able to connect with people that have crossed over.
Really?
Yeah.
I had seen her show, so I knew a little bit about her.
Who's the mother figure for you that's departed?
We're sisters, so it's the same mother figure.
So unfortunately, you lost your mom? So know that she has made her presence known, not only to the both of you, but also to me.
My mother passed 10 years ago from chronic respiratory disease.
We had a very strong relationship with our mother. Both of us did.
She was very involved in our lives, and I think she still is.
Was your mom into beauty? Because she keeps showing me a jar of Pond's cold cream. And not...
She did. She liked Pond's.
She did use Pond's cold cream.
Oh, she did.
That was amazing when she said that. My mother had a jar of Pond's cold cream next to her bedside table all my life that I remember.
Let me just ask you this, like what she showed me was like, say with you with dogs and animals, and then all of a sudden you put your hands on an animal, and then all of a sudden the animal is nice and calm.
She does do that. They do. I am the dog whisperer of this salon. That is true. There's dogs that can't be washed by my bather and can only be washed by me.
Your mother also says to me that you girls took great care of her.
We did, yeah.
We tried our best.
And that's what I love about her message today, because she made me feel that you always made her feel special. You never made me feel as if I was a burden or that it was a chore. You always did it with such patience and love. And she says, I want to thank you for that.